So the last time I played this, we made it to Kingdom's Edge. And we got all the way to Kingdom's Edge without ever entering the City of Tears. So we beat the Mantis Lords. We went to Deep Nest, got lost in Deep Nest. We found the tram pass, which was the goal of going to Deep Nest. And then we took the tram from Deep Nest all the way to Kingdom's Edge. And now we're at the top of Kingdom's Edge. No wings. We have no wings. We got a poor little single jump. And where we left off was me desperately trying to destroy and get to trying to do like an aspid skip, an aspid shade skip to get to Hornet 2. And so that's the goal for today. The goal is going to be, can we get to Hornet 2? And last time I was a little discouraged because I got to a point where I was like, oh, does this require the wings? Now, generally, you're supposed to have the wings to get to Hornet 2. But my thinking was, can we get there without the wings? And I think we can, or at least we can get up that ledge. Holy cow, I really gotta focus. Okay, alright. That's what this is gonna be now. Oh no, but that means I didn't... my shade. Okay. So, the plan is... Last time, I did do the skip. And then I tried to get up to the bench, and I failed. And I thought that it might be because I needed an upgrade to help me blow up the ceiling. But then I looked it up after stream and discovered, no, I don't actually need an upgrade. I just have to be better at the game. So that's the plan. The plan is to be better at the game. Specifically, my personal plan is to do the Aspid skip again with the help of the Shade. Although probably, I guess not this run. And then... Nope, not up here. And then once we do get up there, without the shade, we are going to... Hold on, I gotta focus here because I died here last time. Oh, alright, cool. Once we do get up there, we're just gonna take our time with Mr. Aspid. Okay, and we've already chosen death. Oh! Okay. So now Mr. Aspid has to be super duper friendly. I think... Okay, alright, I think I can do this. I just have to hug the wall, and then not ruin the day. There we go. Alright, we just have to we basically just have to wait until he gives us our win. Ah! No. Oh. Alright. No, come back here. Alright. I think we can do this if we're super good. Oh. Yes. Come on. No. Let's go. Okay. Alright, here's the plan. Jump. Boom. 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 Let's go. Also, I abandoned the plan for for not doing benches. I know the original plan was to do benches and to see how far we could get. But in the interest of, you don't know how many times I actually can't believe I got that first try, because last time was like dozens of tries, it felt like. So we're saving. If I had to redo all of Deep Nest, going to up Kingdom's Edge the long way to fail those attacks again, that would have been a hard time. Speaking of hard times, Hornet 2 is next. We have no nail upgrades. We have no health upgrades. I also am going to be a little bit scared that I might get trapped down here, because it's kind of expecting that I have the wings here. We are going to be skipping the dialogue, though. Sorry if you had something important to say, Hornet. Nope. Okay. It's easy. We're just going to focus on... Okay. 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 It's fine. I'm only a little bit scared because the last time I fought Hornet 2, like really stonewalled me in my playthrough. I know that might sound like it's falling on deaf ears after yeah. I know that might sound like it's falling on deaf ears after I made such a hullabaloo about Hornet 1 and how hard it was for me, and then I just first tried it. But actually, Hornet 2 stonewalled me my first playthrough. Like, I spent such a long time grinding it out, and then I gave up on it, and then I got a bunch of upgrades, and then I came back, and then I even still just barely beat Hornet. So, oh frick. Well, this is promising. This is not how I wanted to start the fight. So, believe me when I say, this is now the rest of the stream. The goal, oh, okay. The goal is now, just Hornet 2. If I can beat Hornet 2 at all, that's a win. Oh, okay. I really need to make some progress on Hornet. Okay. This is gonna be bad. I feel like this is not even the hard part. I don't remember. I feel like there's something that happens mid-fight that makes it so much worse. And I think we're not even there yet. So I think we've got a long road ahead of us. So if you're into that, long roads that is, buckle up. Because here we go. Oh, okay. So far so good. Okay. I really gotta watch out for that. I feel like that's gonna be promising, right? If we can pogo off of her, that's the move. I think she's a girl. Okay. So this is already going better than all of the other fights we've done so far. I think the one thing I have to do is I have to be careful of Hagale. If I can... Okay. And be careful of my own stupidity. Not that Hagale, but the other one. You know, the one... that one. Okay, it's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. It's alright. We'll get it. We have the time. Kind of afraid to start talking about something because then I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna want to talk about it during the fight, and then when I get to the fight, and then I'm gonna lose to the fight because I'm trying to talk and not be bad at the same time, which is basically impossible when it comes to me. So, I mean, isn't that what everyone wants in a streamer? To be someone who can't play the video game and talk at the same time? But it's okay, we'll learn. We'll figure it out. And we're not, unless we die. Okay. Why don't we just, I just want to, okay. That was an experiment, just to see what would happen. I just wanted to see what was gonna happen. All right. Imagine if we had to do Aspen skip after this every single time. Imagine if, so if I really didn't bench, what would happen is I would go back to the ancient mound or wherever it is in the Forgotten Crossroads, because for some reason that's just auto benches you. We found that out because even though I didn't sit at that bench, when I died, it took me back there. Okay. This is going swell. This is so good. Maybe this is the move. I don't even move around. Maybe I just... Yeah, that's the move. That's definitely the move, GoodBerean. Yeah, perfect. Well, I think it kind of is the move, though, right? Maybe I can't just, like, infinitely poke her when she's, like, parrying me, but I can just, you know, if I stay in that corner and I don't move around all the time and try to put distance between myself and her, she puts distance between us for me, so maybe I don't need to worry about that at all. Maybe I just, maybe let's try this. Also, I feel like I'm crazy. For some reason, I don't remember this being what the arena's like. Oh, okay. Oh, that was really good. Okay. For some reason, I remember the arena being like, I remember entering the arena on the other side. Oh, let's go. Oh, I could have. I did the same mistake that I did on Hornet 1, where I hit her enough to do the thing, and then she gets stunned, and then I'm like, oh, I should attack her, instead of being like, hey, I should heal, you know? That thing that I need to be alive, healing. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Got it? We're good. Okay, that was a bad jump. That's fine. That's fine. Just... Okay, now is where we do the thing that I'm supposed to do. Yes, let's go. We're in it. We're in it still. I don't know how many of those that I need to start winning, but so far I like our chances. This is good Hornet 2. It's the best that Hornet 2 has been so far. I think I need to start dashing more. Because I think that's what's scary about... Of course. It's fine. Oh, no! It was so good. That was the best we've done. Watch, someone watching this who knows exactly how much health Hornet has, is gonna be like, you weren't even through phase 1. Or some nonsense. It's fine. But I think, so the thing that I do need to worry about is the Shah, or, well, like that. That attack right there is what I need to be worried about when I'm at close range. That one. That's what I need to be afraid of. Okay, I just need to be afraid. That's what I've learned. That's what we've learned here today. It's just be afraid. think you don't need to be afraid? You do. It's Hornet 2. We're fighting Hornet 2 with no upgrades. What have we done? What have I gotten myself into? Oh. Okay, actually I could have. Thought I jumped. I did not jump, apparently. Okay. This is fine. Isn't everyone enjoying this? Aren't we having a great time with Hornet 2? I mean, I'm honestly surprised I even got to Hornet 2 as quick as I did, because, like I said, last stream, just getting up here was the struggle. So, what was effectively a first try, the first one doesn't count because I didn't even get to the skip, but what was basically a first try, early Hornet 2 was pretty good in my opinion. That's fine. Alright. Do that. Okay, got some healing. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take it while I get the chance. That was a scary Shaw. Or a scary Higali. Okay, that was also a scary Higali. I didn't know that she would just... See, it's just like... I just never know what she's gonna do, is such the problem. And she has like attacks that can go literally... I never know... See, she could jump on me, or she could float, or she could throw that, or she could throw herself. Like, it's just... I just never know what's gonna happen. And maybe it's just a skill issue. Maybe there's like some really obvious telegraphs and it's just a get good moment. But I don't know, man. I really struggle with it. Like, there, that could have, like, I took a gamble. Yeah, I took a gamble trying to heal. And maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have just, you know, gone with a normie, you know, I just should have just towed the line, but like, I just can't tell what she's about to do until she's like already on top of me. And then it's about time. This is exactly what Stonewall you last time. It's alright. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna stay calm. I'm not gonna get frustrated. We're gonna have a good time. Oh my goodness. What was that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Good start. Good start. I haven't landed a single hit yet. Oh. I just don't know how to avoid that. It's like there's no... Is the move to just wall jump instead of... Maybe that is the move. Well, we'll try that next time. We'll try wall jumping instead of creating distance, because clearly the creating distance strategy is not working. Totally welcome. If there are any super secret strats to take care of this, I will gladly. What's the point if you can just do that at any time? I mean, this is kind of working out. I mean, this is working out better than I thought. And then she steps on me. Holy cow, dude. I do think the wall jump is the strat, like that get I got a lot of progress out of that. I just need to figure out how to avoid when she jumps on the wall too. That's the main thing that we gotta figure out here. But it's fine. Okay, that's not the button that I thought I did not mean to press. Yeah, let's hug the wall. What a plan. What a freaking plan, dude. Really excellent. I don't know. It just feels so variable. Like, I'll do one strategy and then it will go great, and then I will try the same strategy the next time and it just doesn't go great. Again, someone might just scream skill issue. You know, it might just be, oh, just get good, get better, you know, better at reading, telegraphing. And maybe you're right. Maybe it is just a skill issue. I'm not above accepting that. But like, man, this is just the bane of my existence. Like, I legitimately had less trouble with Hollow Knight than I did with frickin' Hornet 2 in my first playthrough. That was not what I wanted to do at all. That was just a mistake. Can we heal? Never mind. Never mind. Why bother? And then she can just jump on me. Whatever. It's just so hard to tell. Can we get one? Can we kill one? Perfect. Can we heal? Can we run? Okay, that's pretty good so far. We're doing pretty well. She's on the nail. Why would you do that? I almost feel like dashing's the mistake, because then, you know, it gives me too much airtime. No, I meant to wall jump there. I pressed the dash button. I just didn't mean to press the dash button. So that's a skill issue. Like I said, it's kind of even hard for me to feel like I want to get into talking about stuff, because I know that's just going to distract me and I'm going to be even better. I'm going to be even badder at the boss fight. See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. No. It's fine. It's fine. Good job. Good job. You know, you have to actually, like... I tried doing the pogo thing again. It did not pay out. I wonder how long it's gonna take. I really hope we can beat it today. If we can't, that's going to be a problem. I don't know how much time I really want to devote to failing at Hornet 2. Okay. Like, it just always feels like luck. Feels like luck if I don't end up getting, you know... It never feels like I avoided something, it just feels like I got lucky because she didn't do the attack that ruined my day. Okay. I'm gonna start doing Spirit Blast. Is that the move? No, because then I do need to actually attack her, right? Oh my goodness. See, like this is what I have to do. Adino's gonna ruin my day. Okay. Right, and we go here. I almost failed that and then didn't do it right. By that I mean I almost fell in the hole, which I guess wouldn't be that awful because I could just die and then, yeah, and then go back to the bench. I wouldn't have to skip again. But on the other hand, I give up on Hornet 2. I can't give up on Hornet 2. I did all this work to get here. Oh, I wonder, are there any Hornet cutscenes in City of Tears? Because, like, you know, we follow Hornet this whole way, right? There's a whole thing where we're, like, following her. Okay. Never knew. Yeah, I knew I was gonna be able to heal that. But I feel like, you know, so like, you know, once we beat Hornet back in Green Path, like, we kind of just, like, follow her all the way to Kingdom's Edge. And I kind of forgot about that on my first playthrough because, like, it took me a while to beat City of Tears, and then I got sidetracked with all the Ancient Basin stuff, and then, like, Kingdom's Edge was, like, one of the last places that I ended up. So, like, it's not, you know, it's not a super, like, fluid connection. But we saw that cutscene where she went running off to the City of Tears, and presumably we're supposed to then go into the City of Tears, see if there's any cutscenes there that she's supposed to have, and then eventually we make our way to Kingdom's Edge. Yeah, this is the move. I think this is the move. I will not be accepting an alternative option. I will be healing here. I'm dying. It's fine. But yeah, I do feel that, you know, if there are any cutscenes, I say cutscenes loosely, if there are any moments in City of Tears where Hornet is running away from us, where we find Hornet and then she, like, runs. I feel like we're supposed to have experienced that already. And then, which means that when we experience it afterwards, you know, if we were to experience if we were to beat Hornet 2 here and then go back to the City of Tears, will we still see her, if she even shows up there at all? Which is kind of a weird thing. Ooh, I do like. So another thing I'm thinking about is the fact that we're probably about what we do next, right? Which is like, GoodBerean, we're not beating Hornet 2. How can you be thinking about what's happening next? Because I'm also trying to think ahead, at least a little bit. Despite my playthrough, I am in fact trying to think ahead. And what I'm trying to think about is what I do after I beat Hornet 2 here. Because is the goal, you know, if the goal is to avoid the City of Tears, that basically means I have to go like all the way back down through Green Path and around, or through like down to the bottom of Kingdom's Edge, through Deep Nest, like, and do that. And it's just, you know, it's not super clear what the next best option is. I could do Ancient Basin. I could take the upper tram, which would be cool, but there's, you know, the only way to get there without going through City of Tears is the long way. I shouldn't have healed there. I made a mistake. You know, I thought about taking the upper tram because, like, we got the early tram pass. Like, we got to make use of that, right? We gotta make the most of early tram pass. So obviously we're taking the upper tram, but the problem is the only way that I know to get back to the Forgotten Crossroads, where that upper tram is, because again we are not doing stag stations, is to get to, you know, is to go the long way around. And I kind of don't really want to do that. Two, I don't think it would be a very interesting thing to do that, because we already did that once. We already took the long way. Is it really cool to just, like, you know, how long is it cool to avoid City of Tears? Because we can't even avoid it forever. So here's my thinking: is we beat Hornet 2, and then you know, next year after we've beaten Hornet 2 finally, we're going to go backwards through the City of Tears, enter from the King's Station entrance, and then, or whatever it is, and then, and just kind of go backwards through the whole thing, which is cool because I feel like nobody does that. Nobody, like, who does it backwards? We're gonna do it backwards because we're doing it wrong. Heck yeah! All right, and we got 3 heals. All right, I also have, I feel like, contrary to my previous my previous fear, I feel like I am in fact doing better when I'm talking about something unrelated. Because I feel like I've made some pretty good progress so far this try. We heal here. Nope, it's fine. Just so scared of that. It's fine. To start talking about my other plans. So what are my plans? So, you know, without speedrun skips, we're kind of running out of things that are interesting to do still. Oh, we heal. We heal here. Double heal. Let's go! Okay, the double Shaw. Are you joking? Followed by a Hagale. It's fine. We heal, and we're fine. Why? 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 Oh, we were doing so well. Oh, I was gonna do so well there. Dang. Maybe I wasn't doing well. Who knows? Maybe I'll watch the VOD back later and we'll see. Speaking of VODs, I created a VOD channel on YouTube. So I know that's like not super interesting right now because as of now, all of my VODs are currently still on Twitch. So if you really wanted to, you could just watch them. But in a week's time, that's going to be really interesting because those streams will start to have disappeared. And so the goal, you know, I have been aware of the fact that Twitch VODs only stick around for a little bit of time. And so, you know, one of my goals with this this playthrough and with this channel is to archive VODs early on, because I just never want to get to a point where I regret not saving those early videos. And maybe, you know, maybe that means some of these early streams are kind of a little, you know, a little weird. Like maybe I do things that are kind of, you know, that I realize later I'm embarrassed by. I did already realize watching back some of the VODs that the audio is just way too quiet, you know, way too unbalanced. Like the game audio, I thought you know, I tried to balance the game audio when in my testing, but realizing it after stream that the my mic audio compared to, oh, of course, my mic audio compared to the game audio is just, the game audio just floods my mic whenever there's stuff going on. Speaking of, I did lower the mic, the game audio, a little bit, but not an atrocious amount. So I hope it's balanced enough now. I'll have to do more testing. It'll be kind of trial and error. Maybe that's not a super professional streamer thing to do, but you know, sometimes you just have to make the mistake. Sometimes I feel like I spent a lot of my life waiting until the right moment or until I have everything together to try something, and I feel like I've had to, you know, start practicing doing things before I'm quote-unquote ready, because you know, you're never really ready for something. Okay, right, okay, you're never really ready for something, you know. Just we have some ideas about how much has to be done before you're ready, and maybe there's a, you know, there's kind of a threshold there. There's sort of you know, a bell curve, if you will. There's, you know, super duper unprepared, maybe you should put some more thought into this, and then there's super duper over prepared, like you probably should have just started to do the thing a long time ago. And then I think I've kind of, you know, always waited till that far end to start. And so this is just kind of like a challenge for me to say, like, you know what, no, I don't have it all together. You know, I'm using a microphone that's not really meant for streaming, and then it's, you know, in a room that's not really, doesn't really have the greatest audio treatment, but it's fine, because we're not going to spend a bunch of time and energy and money trying to make everything perfect before I even start. We're going to just do the thing, and we'll figure it out as we go. And then there's going to come a point, or maybe there won't, there might come a point at some point where I'd be like, okay, you know, I've been doing this long enough, it's time to figure out how to actually do, you know, use a good mic audio. How it's time to figure out how to actually, you know, sound treat a room and do all that stuff. But until, you know, I just don't really want to put the cart before the horse anymore, right? I just don't wanna. I wanna. Oh my goodness, Adina. I just don't really want to put the cart before the horse. I want to just start doing things and then see, you know, see progress on them and learn as I go. That's what I think I'd prefer to do, and that's kind of more of what I'm trying to embrace in my life, is starting before I'm ready, just doing the thing and learning along the way. And so if that means that a lot of my VODs early on are super silly and unprofessional, and you can't even hear half of what I'm saying in them because Hornet just keeps shouting Adina, that's fine. Because that's what it's going to take for me to learn. If, you know, if that's what it takes for me to just do the thing now, I can live with that. Try to heal when I don't have enough soul yet. That's sick. A bit dead. But anyway, back to what I was saying with, ooh, that was a pretty good dodge. I wonder how much more I can get out of that. Oh, apparently not much. I'm gonna regret that. No, I didn't regret that. But it just feels like luck. Every time I don't get punished, it doesn't feel like I played it right. It feels like I just happens to not get punished for something I should have gotten punished for. And that's kind of what frustrates me about it. Like, I feel like feel like the Mantis Lords are a good boss because I learned to identify their telegraphs and adjust accordingly, and it worked. And Hornet, I feel like it's just a random grab bag of I have no idea what's about to happen. But maybe that'll work. Maybe that's a good plan. Unless she does that or that. Or that. Boy, I can't wait to win this. And just, win this right now. Because I am super good at the game. I thought that was her getting paralyzed, and that wasn't. It was me. I'm gonna die. No! Okay. Alright. I'm gotta, there's a few minutes here. I will be right back. All right, I am back. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's get to it. But back to what I was saying about the routing and what comes next after Hornet 2. I think we're running out of things that we can do. Kind of like my whole, when I first conceived of this run, the early tram pass was kind of like the beginning and the end of like the most interesting thing that I thought I could do here. And now we're doing early Hornet 2, which I think is pretty cool. But after that, like, there's not a whole lot we can do to delay meaningful progress in the game, because apparently that is our goal. Whew, that was close. That's fine. But there's not a lot of things we can do to meaningfully delay progress anymore. So, things we can do next. We can go to the Ancient Basin and get the wings. kind of want to just push that off as long as possible because that's sort of like the major turning point in the game. I already think it's really cool that we're going to do Hornet 2 prior to Wings. That's pretty sick. And by proxy, Infected Crossroads is also not going to be you know, a thing yet. So I think the longer we can delay Infected Crossroads, the better. I got it. I wasn't sure if that was gonna pay out. I just knew I had to heal there. It's just unfortunate that she jumped on me after I made my escape. So I feel like the single most interesting thing I can put off until the very end is Wings. Like, how much of the game can I do without Wings? Because Hornet 2 without Wings is huge. So if I can get some other stuff done without Wings, that's gonna be pretty freaking sick. Next, so things that I think would be interesting is how much of Fog Canyon can I do without Wings, without Eastman's Tier. Can I do any of Fog Canyon without Eastman's Tier? Or is Eastman's Tier basically required for Fog Canyon? I don't know. We're gonna find out. What's no longer the, you know, I want to see if I can avoid Crystal Dash as much as possible. I want to see if we can, you know, what early tram pass, early upper tram gets us. I think it might just get us over to Dreamland Place. I think it might just get us over to where like the moths are. But I do, so I kind of want to see where that leads us. Heal, 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 heal. Oh, I was greedy and it's paid out. No. Yeah, just keep doing that. Just keep doing that. Just keep doing that. It's fine. Heal. You jump on me, I dare you. Haha. I kind of want to focus up here because I feel like I'm doing really well. No. As soon as I should just never say I'm doing really well, because then it just immediately, she just ruins my day. No. Oh, we gotta heal, we gotta heal, we gotta heal. Okay, I got the one, that's fine. I feel like there's just no way. Heal. We get greedy. And it pays off. And it doesn't pay off because Adino just ruins us. Yeah. Every time she says Adino, it's just the worst thing ever. Oh, I think this is where we end it. That was my time. That was my time to get a little pokey poke in, and I got it, and I missed it. Oh. That was good. I have to just steal it. Oh my goodness. That was greedy, and it shouldn't have paid off, but it did. And then I just lost it anyway. Oh. No! Dang, that was so good. Such a good run. Maybe it wasn't, but you know, we'll figure it out. But as I was saying, I think, you know, things I want to try are upper tram. I want to try putting off the wings as long as possible. I want to try and so that kind of, you know, and then I want to do that, and I want to try you want to try like going up to the top of Deep Nest and see, like, because I don't quite remember what's up there. I think there's a path to the Queen's Gardens, and I don't know if I have to, like, I don't quite remember how to get the Queen's Gardens. Like, I don't remember what it's locked behind. So I kind of want to just see where that goes. Go and explore Queen's Gardens. But the problem is, all of those require being in very different parts of the world than I am right now. Right, Deep Nest is like all the way down and back, and then I have to climb all the way up. You know, Forgotten Crossroads in theory isn't that far, but it means I'd either have to go all the way back around what I did last time, or I'd just have to cut through City of Tears. So I think what I've decided is the next most interesting thing that can happen is for me to do City of Tears backwards, and then from there I'll explore all those other options. So probably backwards City of Tears, the tram to Upper Tram Pass, see where that gets me. I suspect it's not going to be that particularly interesting. So then we do, and then we'll end up on the other end in at the top of do the top of Deep Nest and see where that gets me, what that gets me. And then after I've explored all of those, we'll reassess. We'll see if there's anything interesting that comes of those things, and then see how many. And then once we've done all of that, the question becomes how many of the dreamers can we do before we do the wings? That's gonna be our next stop, because I suspect we can get quite a few if we can do some like shade skips. I know I said I was going back through the VODs, and in the beginning I was like, I'm not gonna do any shade skips, I'm not gonna be doing any nonsense. This is gonna be an intended route for all intents and purposes. The least logical intended route is, I said something like that. And we've kind of broken down since then. Part of it is because we ended up in Kingdom's Edge and Hornet 2 felt reachable, and so we can't just when you're handed the opportunity to do Hornet 2 on a silver platter, you take it. And so it feels like the most interesting thing that I could have done by taking this route. And it also, the way I see it, I'm no Hollow Knight expert. As you can clearly see, the fact that I've spent the past hour on Hornet 2 proves without a shadow of a doubt that I am, in fact, not a speedrunner. But come on, I need to heal. Oh, almost got the third one. That's fine. I gotta heal. Cool. That was a mistake, and then we didn't get punished for it. I feel like the rule should be, if it's a skip I can reasonably do, right? I spent, maybe a dozen times trying to get the skip and I got it. If it's a skip I can reasonably do, doesn't count as a speed run skip, doesn't count as a game breaking skip. Still counts within, you know, because you know, there aren't really rules. I know I like laid out at the beginning. It's like, oh, we're not doing stag stations, we're not doing benches, we're not doing. There are no rules. The rules are do what's makes for an interesting playthrough of Hollow Knight. It's not a speed run. It's not a casual playthrough. It's not even necessarily a challenge run. It's just what's a unique and interesting route that you can reasonably take, that your average person who spends an hour on Hornet 2 can reasonably take. Okay, we got lucky. Reasonably, yeah. So with that, I do kind of want to open up a little bit more options for shade skips. Not any crazy ones. Not, you know, I know that there's that one skip in I think it is to get to the Queen's Gardens from Fog Canyon or Fungal Wastes or whatever. Where like there's that acid pool, and then you can do this thing where you have like, you know, use the shade soul, you use the shade and then vengeful spirit, and then like the shade has to like attack you, and there's like all this crazy wild stuff. Nothing like that. I wouldn't get that in a million years. Or, you know, I guess I could eventually get that, but like given my track record with Hornet 2, I think we can all agree that that's not a practice that anybody wants to watch me do. No one wants. I have no interest in learning super technical, difficult speedrun skips, and you have no interest in watching me waste my time on those. I think Hornet 2 is going to be enough of a waste of everyone's time to to just set that one to rest. Heal. Double heal. Right. I'm not gonna say the word. I'm not superstitious. I'm not you know, it's nothing like that, but I'm going. I say that I'm just not gonna say the word. This was not what's happening. Ah! I knew that was greedy. I knew it was greedy. Oh, okay. This is where you normally make mistakes. So we're gonna, whatever you're doing, we're gonna stop doing that, and we're gonna start making, you know, better choices. It's fine. Heal. Oh, we get it. I'll take another heal. It's fine. Got a little greedy. That's okay. We can live with it. Heal it. Oh my goodness! It just always makes me regret it. We heal here, and then the problem is I don't know how far I am in the fight. I don't know. I think that was the second time that she got stunned. I could have been more. I just wasn't paying attention. It feels like I've been fighting for a while, so I feel like we've got to be fairly far, at least further than I've gotten so far. I'm also afraid that this is the stuns are based on number of hits, not necessarily strength of hits, and that the fact that I've got a weak nail is going to start biting me very soon. I was instructed last time that Hollow Knight without nail upgrades is basically suicide. So we're gonna see how that goes. Okay. Oh, we got it. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. No. Okay. For my own sanity, I am going to see how much Hornet 2, how much health Hornet 2 has. Okay. If I am reading this right, then that's Hornet 2, 700 damage, and 700 health. And I have 5 attack, which means I'd have to hit her 140 times, which is not super promising. It's not a great number to see.
Shaw! Egale! Ha! 杀！